Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
I'm nervous about it. I'm not used to this. Like, I made videos with my voice before, but I just deleted them because I was just nervous and I thought it was just a bad idea. But I'm excited actually. This is the first time I've
Yeah,
been doing something like this with someone.
yeah, I can tell you that. I mean, it's my first time too for recording a video with, you know.
Yeah.
So let's get to the questions.
Okay, so the first one is which Nightmares round is our favorite? This one is by Sarah.
Alright, so I think my favorite round in Nightmares is the weird core round. I think it used to be Five Nights at Freddy's round, but it got removed. So I think it's the weird core round.
The Finds at Freddy's one was really funny too. Because whenever like the kids would just spam close the doors, I would just open them, and all the kids would be like, "Who's opening the doors?" And then Freddy would come in and just start killing everybody. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah.
I think that one was my favorite too, just because of that. It was really funny. Like I was the cause of having people lose. It was beautiful. I loved it. When did we discover nightmares? This one's by Candy.
I discovered Nightmares in like 2021 or 2022. I think I discovered about it by watching a YouTuber now called Ingressi Tomaster because she uploaded a video about it. I was like, oh, let me try it out. So I tried out the game and now I play it fairly often.
Well, I thought you just found it out on the homepage. Like, I thought you were like, oh, what's this on the homepage? Long story for me, two other girls back in, they found out Nightmares before me, and this was, late 2020, and we would play together after school, you know, like what friends don't really do. They were like, hey, there's this new game, it's really fun, you should come check it out. And I was like, okay, what is it? Obviously, it was Nightmares. It was probably the best game that you could play as a kid. It was something fun, and it was literally amazing. So when I found out Nightmares about, I think, yeah, it was like late 2020. Like I put it for a real long time. So that's when I started, or I just found out about the game. And I was really excited. This one is by Peanut. I don't know how to say the name. My bad.
Yeah.
It says if you could create a nightmare, what would it be? Like anything.
Um, I honestly don't have any ideas, but I think it could be like a maze or anything and try to find a way out or something. And if you don't find a way out, you go get killed at the end. Something like that.
To be honest, I would remake the one where you're getting trapped by water. Like you're just in a black box with water rising. How is that terrifying? It would be more terrifying if you're like in a submarine underwater. That is like my worst fear. The water coming out like the pipes. The submarine is gonna collapse, and you have to go to the next part. Uh, before it collides on you. If it all collides on you, then you die. That's what I would just remake that one. This question is by a random doggo. What do you think of them using AI for the game?
In my opinion, I don't want to use AI because I prefer to use original artists like real ones, but AI is okay, but not always because, for example, if you like use an art, if someone made like an art for the game, and like for example, someone else made another art, like but that turned into AI. That's not what I want. prefer the real artists and not AI.
Yeah, I agree with that. For my opinions, AI is not that bad. You know, like I see some images that they made in there that are really, really cool. Like the snowman one, but then there's like most of the AI in there doesn't even look like nightmares at all. It looks like completely something else. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't match with the game at all. Some of it is really cool, you know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the animals that we fight, like the big wolf one, you know, that one's pretty cool. But then you got ones like when you're fighting that big zombie, that one is awful. I don't think that one's a good one at all. So most of the AI is just like, no, nuh-uh. But some of it is like, yeah, it's really cool. The game icon is obviously AI. So AI is not that bad. It's just the way that they're using it. Okay, the next one is, what's your favorite cosmetic type, like of everything? This one's by Random Doggo and Ava.
My favorite pajama is the black pajama with a white cap. I also like the merge pajamas 1 and 2. I like the blue pajamas with the lion cat on it. As for the title, I like the legend title. And for the plushies, I think I like the Halloween cat from 2024 from last year.
And then I agree with the effects on the unicorn. I think that one is really cool. And then with your side of the pajamas, with the merch ones, those ones are literally so good. Like, how could you not like them? They're really cool. And the fact that we're getting more soon, which was in the announcements, I have no clue what they're going to be. And then my favorites, I would say, the title. I mean, I like the sleepyhead one, you know, because you got the blue text and you got the Z emoji on the side. I really like that one. My pajamas, I would say I would like, the most one I like is the ones that you use, the white cat one, and then I like the crown with the pink hearts. That one was like, yes, I need that one. I just used all my tokens I had to get that one. And then my favorite plushies, I would say the cat one too. I really like that one. So I like the panda one, and then I like the cat one. I think those ones are my favorite. And then the next one is, what is your favorite character in the whole Nightmares game? This is by a random doggo.
Alright.
Like this one could be like removed, new, like out of the whole game entirely. What is your favorite character?
I think my favorite is Charlie the cat. That's one of my favorites, and
Remember when like Charlie the cat first came out? It was just like a non-animated cat. Yeah, like he changed it like in 2021. I feel like that was the best update for Charlie the cat.
yeah.
And then he removes Charlie the cat. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I didn't realize it first, but then I realized was like, wait, where did Charlie go? I was like, no, where did Charlie go?
What if he comes back someday though? What if like Mr. Slayer, right? He's watching this interview, right? And he's like, interesting. And then you said, what was your other favorite character?
I think one of my favorite characters is Huntress and Slayer because they like the parents figure, you know. These two are also my favorites, so.
Mr. Slayer. He is very active. And I feel like I like him too. Because he's like the mysterious guy. And then he's like, but he tells everybody to go to sleep, right? That's like, you don't know him. Like he's kind of that shady guy that like hides himself, but then comes out, you know, because he's like, sleep tight, my children. And then like, you get teleported into the nightmare. I feel like that is kind of terrifying, you know? So I really like him. You know, like whenever Secret 3, if it ever freaking comes out, there's like more lore behind him. Secret 2, like we sneak into the library, and he's like, I knew I heard something. And then This next one is, do you ever wonder what the developers think of you playing the game? Or at least since the beginning. And this one is by Random Doggo. And I think they just said that because they thought, or they probably saw us on the top of the leaderboard, so they probably thought that we played since the beginning. Like everybody else just left, because whenever Slayer would like join our game, he'd never say anything about that, Like he's asked us questions like about the game, like if things worked, but he never asked our opinion,
Yeah.
To get like feedback from us to make the game better. But I feel like he's really excited. I feel like he's happy, as like a developer, that game is still growing. If it's like two people just playing since the beginning and they're just still playing, they're still going. So I feel like he's grateful for it. I feel like he told me about that too. Because when he joined me for the first time, he told me that he was just happy. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts, I think that would be good because I used to be a former content creator, I guess, staff for them. I used to make videos for their socials and yeah, such as TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I got content creator like 2022 and but I don't have the role anymore since 2023 because they sunsetted it. But then I still make videos about nightmares ever since then, and sometimes the devs sees my videos and eventually they will comment about it.
That it was like, if you guys make content for us, we're gonna give you money or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
How would you give them the videos? Like, would they tell you like what videos to make, or would you like make your own edit and then you would send it to them, upload it, or how does that work?
When I was a content creator, I usually edit them on iPad, and whenever I finish them, I will send it to the dev himself, like to Direct Magic most times. And then he will post it on their socials. So that's how it works.
I guess that was all for the Nightmares questions.
Alright, we have also have other questions. The first one is, how did you discover about Five Nights at Freddy's? And the question is by Holly.
Ooh, okay. I'll go first. Probably 2014, 2015, right? And people were like, yo, did you guys see this game? This game's called Five Nights at Freddy's. And I was like, what's that? And I'm like, he's like, oh, it's a game where like you have to survive killer robots trying to get to your door. And I'm like, that sounds terrifying. Like the game just came out, people are just finding out about it. It was really good times. That was the first time that I've seen Five Nights at Freddy's. What about you? How'd you find out about it? I'm really curious about that.
Alright, I found about Five Nights at Freddy's before Sister Location trailer came out. One day I was actually scrolling down YouTube and I saw a random gameplay. I don't remember which video it was, but it was about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, ooh, let me check it out. And once I watched the video, I was like, ooh, this is interesting. Soon after that, few friends of mine said, have you heard of this game, Five Nights at Freddy's? And now some of my friends like me are into Five Nights at Freddy's now, so sometimes I make videos about it, but not often. So, yeah. And once Sister Location trailer came out, one of my friends showed me, like, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
Just to think about how far this game has gone. I wasn't expecting it to get that big. But then I was kind of more curious into it.
I have actually Five Nights 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my iPad as well, but I play it sometimes. Five Nights 2 and 1, I'm actually at night 5. And the other 2, 3 and 4, I'm still stuck at night 2. One time I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I was actually playing from night 2, and then I went from night 2 to night 5 without getting any jump scares. I was like, what the hell? How did I manage to beat the following night at once without getting jump scared? Which is crazy.
All right, I think we need to move on. I think we've been on too much on Final Fantasy Freddy's is too good. It's too good.
The next question is, what inspired you to do gacha? The questions by Candy.
Not to hate or anything, but I originally thought Gotcha was just absolute cringe, because my sister still does it. I didn't want to do it because I just saw my sister making really weird content and watching cringy reaction videos, and I'm like, is that all Gotcha is? I'm like, ew, I don't want to do that. But then when I saw you and I saw your videos, like, hey, it's not all that bad. And then obviously I wanted to do animating for years, and I don't really have the skill to do it. So when I saw Gotcha and I saw you, I thought it was an option to maybe try Gotcha. So I think what inspired me to do Gotcha was you. I've seen you, and I've seen what possibilities that you've done and the community in your server and your channel. So inspiration is definitely from you, and I hope to get better someday, and I hope to get big someday.
I actually found about gacha in I think 2019.
Dang, it's really not old?
Yeah, but that's also where I posted my first gacha video. But it was really old. It's still there, but I removed most old gacha videos from mine. But I'm glad I improved, and the first gacha tuber I've ever been subscribed to is someone named Fiona. She truly makes great animations about gacha. Yeah, I can tell she really improved a lot. So that's actually the first gacha tuber I have been subscribed to, and then I knew about more gacha tubers such as Shadow's Wish. I feel more gacha tubers are new. Yeah, it's too much to count, but I still make gacha content along with Roblox.
All right, now you gotta do the last one.
Yeah, the last one. Okay. The last question. What's your favorite character you ever made? No, original character. And the question is by user 897.
Oh, my favorite character? I'm really bad at making male characters. I absolutely suck at it, and I'm not interested. So I made a lot of characters. I was very picky, so I kept switching. Then like by 2023, I made like a bunny girl character. And then over time, I just stuck with that character. But then as soon as I saw like there was more opportunities to do, I made another character. And it's the one with the pink horns. I don't really know what she is, but she has pink horn. She's kind of like a devil angel kind of thing, but she's not. So I don't know what creature she is. And when I joined Gacha, I try to remake her. I don't really have like personal feelings for my character, obviously, but I really like her design. So I think she is my favorite. And then I made another one. It's been like a long while. And like that one needs a friend, and she was supposed to be like a black cat inspired by something. Her first design was like but I put some more improvements into it, and I wanted her to be based off of the Nightmares style. So like I made her like black and red and white. So she's all right, but I don't really use her as much. And then I recently made a new one. She's a remake of the bunny character that I made in 2023. So I like her, and then I like the pink horn one. Well, what is your favorite one, though? I've seen you have a lot.
When I started making gacha, I made my first OC character, and I was like, maybe she could have a friend and maybe an enemy. And so that's when I started making characters such as my main OC, Nightway, and many others. But my favorite OC I have made is still an old OC. His name is Alex, and he's a demon.
Is he supposed to be the enemy or something?
Yeah, he used to be one of my enemies, and yeah, I also appeared in one of my older gacha videos. That was before he had a backstory, and now he has a backstory, and I can tell it's really tragic. I even posted a video about his backstory.
And what about Mr. Paws? I've seen him a lot recently.
Yeah,
What is he from?
actually, I actually got it originally from a YouTuber, but the YouTuber doesn't feature him anymore, so that's why I kinda make Mr. Paws in my style, you know. I also made characters that looks like nightmares, like Nightmare Brienne, Nightmare Nightblade. These are like nightmare versions of my main OCs. So, and yeah, the lore is just kind of a bit inspired by Five Frames and by Nightmares, a bit mixed up, like. So I made once a video about it, like how the nightmares came to life.
Where does Nightbeat come from? Like, is she supposed to be the friend, the sister, the sibling?
It's at the same backstory that I made about Alex. Actually, my main OC and Alex used to work in a lab when they were alive, and then one day my main OC Aka Brienne used for an experiment, and the experiment caused Nightblade come to life. That's also why they are the same person, but they have different personalities, and yeah.
Was like the one that your main character is dating. Did you make that one?
No, a friend made it.
Sarah made it,
Yeah,
right?
Sarah made it. And Sarah also kind of helped me with the character's lore and backstory and such. And yeah, she also helped me with the designs sometimes.